Hey there! The year is almost over, and today I want to take you on a little journey to process the past year. I love to spend at least a day in nature before the year ends to slow down with no distractions and to become fully present with what this year has been for me. To create a ritual to fully process the depth of my human experience. And if you want, take out your notebook and your pen and journal along with me as I take you through this process. Especially when walking in nature, my mind is the clearest, and as I walk, I wander back in time, thinking of each month of the year and what it has meant to me, how it felt, and what the challenges were, and what moments I enjoyed the most. As I travel back in time, I start to remember a lot of things I had already forgotten about, and it amazes me how much I can experience just within 1 year. It always feels really intense, but also super important for me to look back and really see what I was experiencing. After having gone through each individual month, I also find it much easier to look at all the months combined and feel into the common energy that they all had. If you would go back in time and reflect on each month, and then had to choose only one word that would describe all of them, that would describe this entire year, which word would it be? When I think back to the moment last year when I set my intention for this one, it actually brings a smile on my face as I remember the word softness. And maybe you also set an intention, and it's now time to reflect back and see in what way this theme or intention showed up in your life. Find a cozy and safe space somewhere where you can fully drop in and answer the questions that I'm about to ask you. Take a moment and see if you would really let yourself connect to your heart. What would it tell you about this year? How did it feel for you? I'm sure there has been a lot going on inside of you. As humans, it seems there's a never-ending amount of feelings, memories, and thoughts inside of us, and this right now is your chance to make space for it all. Maybe there were moments that still feel unprocessed or unresolved, moments or times when, you couldn't make any sense of what was happening, times when you felt overwhelmed by the amount of sadness or anger that was surfacing, or when things didn't go the way you wanted. Maybe there were also moments you felt really alone or unsafe or deeply powerless, times you struggled so much and had no hope. I'm sure there have been challenges that you faced, and you can now let your heart guide the way and let anything come up that still needs to be expressed and felt. It's okay to cry and to let any pain out as you are clearing the way for the new and letting go of the old. Know that every emotion is so valid, and that you deserve to feel held as you are letting your heart express its truths. I'm sure there were also memories that really touched you deeply. Moments when you let love into your life and open up. Moments when old wounds got to heal. Moments that made you feel grateful to be alive. What were those moments that meant the most to you? Looking back, what are you really proud of? And what was the biggest learning of this year for you? What are you grateful for? And most importantly, when did you feel the most loved and alive? Give yourself as much time as you need to answer these vulnerable questions and make space for whatever is arising. Whatever you got to experience this year, it certainly is a very important puzzle piece of your human journey. And I'm giving you a big hug for having walked this far. Whatever this year brought up in you, Can you now, just for a moment, create a space where all the parts in you that came up during this year can come up once more and be acknowledged? Can you see how much you grew, how much you tried, and that you gave your very best? Can you soften just for a moment and touch your heart and let in compassion for yourself? Can you allow yourself to become really soft and just sit with it all? When you feel completed processing it all, I'd like to invite you to imagine waving goodbye to this year and walk towards the new year. Feel into what energy is coming your way. Maybe there is a specific word or intention coming up that can guide you throughout the next chapter of your life. I wonder, when you think back to the moment that made your heart the most happy and why these moments filled you up so much, is there a way you could invite more of these moments into your life next year? What are your biggest desires and ambitions for the next year? Write down any wish you have and know that your desires are not random and that you cannot want something that is not meant to be yours. You matter and you are worthy, and with that being said, much love and Happy New Year.